Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. We're going to be answering your questions. Fire them away in the YouTube chat here on Stadium. Goodman, I'm going to you first on this one. It is ironically from somebody named Jeff. Thoughts on USC now that Bronny has been cleared to play? And do you know anything about the situation beyond just the statement that's been put out by the family?
No, I mean that's all there is at this point. Is he's been cleared and he's going to play soon, and I guess LeBron, I didn't see it, is going to prioritize watching Bronny's debut over any game that he'll play with the Lakers, which I give him credit for, man. Like as a father, like that's kind of cool.
Do you think that's going to be a thing? Like, do you think that people are going to be like, he should be playing? Like, we have all these rules about.
I mean, only because the Lakers right now are like 500-ish, a little bit over 500, and God forbid it get in the way of the in-season irrelevant tournament. But anyway, what was the question? Bronny. Yes, I got
Bronny.
you. So, listen, realistic expectations for Bronny James, even before all this, was probably that Bronny James would come off the bench with a lineup of Boogie Ellis, who's a fifth-year senior, Isaiah Collier, who's the number one freshman in the country, and Kobe Johnson, who's an elite defender on the perimeter.
He's going to be a top 40 pick in the draft.
And Bronny James would probably end up averaging 7 points a game and play 18 minutes a game. That's my guess, somewhere around there. Now, after all this, the heart issue and obviously not being able to do certain things, practice, I don't even know what his limitations were beyond that exactly. He's behind. Obviously, he's behind. So I think you're looking at a guy who's going to play a role. And the only, again, I don't even want to say it, but in a way, the only positive, if there's any positive that comes from this, which, again, you just want him to be healthy and be okay.
It takes the pressure off him.
It takes the pressure
He's
off.
It's LeBron's
and there's
kid.
no race to get him, hopefully, to the NBA, which is always – there was always a problem in my mind. It's like I know you want to play with him. I get it. You want to play with him, but why put him in a spot where he's not ready and push him along to the NBA after a year when, frankly, I don't think he's a one-and-done or even maybe a two-and-done or maybe even a NBA player at this point. So now it's hopefully just let him run his course now. Let him get healthy.
Have either of you guys dealt with coaching a player that's gone through something similar to what Bronny's gone through? You have?
Yeah, I had a player at UMass that didn't collapse, but we took him on a transfer and never got to play because he had an EKG, and thank God that he was able to live his life and live a healthy life and went through that process of had an issue with his heart and never got to play. Never had anybody collapse like that, and I can't even imagine dealing with that. I mean, I had a guy dislocate his ankle. That was gruesome enough. Never had that. But I did have a player that missed his senior year, essentially. Took him on a transfer and never got to play a second because had a heart issue.
Yeah, fortunately, never had a situation where somebody had to sit out because of a heart issue. And both schools I was at they were very preventative in terms of getting the cardiac testing done prior to. So we never had any red flags, and just very fortunate.
How would you go about handling that? Is that just something where it's like, put it off on the doctors, you tell me what I'm allowed to do, you tell me how hard I'm allowed to push him,
well, what if he's clear?
Yeah, I think
what if he's clear to go?
I think it's got to be collaborative, between the coaching staff, the family, obviously, most importantly,
No question.
and then the doctors. And I think as the coach, you just sort of take a step back and listen to the family and listen to the doctors. And I think they'll be the ones that really guide the decision, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And, if he's cleared and they feel like, hey, he's not at risk, then I think you put him in depending on, how productive he is and what you think he can do to help the team.
If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use the bonus code FIELD200 and you will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly when placing your first wager of at least $10 with BetMGM. Here's what you got to do. Download the BetMGM app. Sign up using the bonus code FIELD200. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game regardless of sport. You will receive $200 in bonus bets regardless of the outcome of your wager. Just make sure that you use the bonus code FIELD200 when you sign up. And remember, BetMGM is now available under one wallet in select states. As a New Jersey resident, this is super convenient for me when I have to go cover games in New York or Philly. When crossing state borders, just log into your existing account instead of having to create new accounts in each state that you go to. And most importantly, I got to let you know, we do have some fun stuff coming up for this college basketball season. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boosts, my personal favorite, parlay odds boosts. So download the BetMGM app today. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.